This product right here is one of the first things we started growing for Foodland over 30 years ago. And this product has been grown on one of our farms. We actually farm on a couple of islands on several thousand acres. And this product started out in Molokai, but now is mostly grown in Oahu. This product is one of the ones that we grow about 9 months a year. And I've been at this for a very long time, the 3 decades with Foodland, but I've been in the business for 5 decades. And my family's been in this since the time the Pilgrims were there, 350 years ago.
It's a lot of fruit.
That's a lot of fruit, a lot of tons. We fed a lot of people. At the time we arrived, we fed about, one farmer do about 3 people. And now a farmer does about 100 people. So the ratio has changed, and so there's a lot less farmers as a percentage of the population. They developed this variety, which is called sangria, which had a higher Brix level, higher sugar. And so on the seeded variety, we've moved to here. And actually, today I prefer the seeded variety myself. It's actually slightly sweeter.
That's a really good watermelon. And then you also do the seedless variety.
We do the seedless as well. The seedless watermelon started out as a request by the institutional side. It was more efficient to use those in institutional consumption. No seeds, easier to prepare, and it is today round in nature.
That's pretty interesting. And I know you originally started in Molokai. Do you still grow watermelons on Molokai, or is it all here in Kunia?
No, we still farm on Molokai, but not watermelons. The watermelon production moved to Oahu because it's freight sensitive. So if it's right here on this island, it's easy to move to the marketplace. And a smaller percentage has to be shipped out to your statewide store network. But if you bought it from Molokai, it would have more freight involved. And even if you brought it from California, way more freight involved. That's one of the advantages of having it produced here in Hawaii, is we have less carbon footprint, we have less consumption of time. We can put this product fresher on your shelf, and we can actually pick it at a riper stage.
That's pretty interesting. So it means that it's a lot sweeter.
It should be a lot sweeter, because once it leaves the vine, it don't get any sweeter, right? Once this is severed, it is what it's going to be. And we can leave it a little longer here than a farmer, say, in California could do. Of course, my quick answer is look for the sticker, but in fact that's valid, because when we select this melon, we take a lot of things into consideration. We take the weather, the condition of the vine. We look back 3 curlers from the stem to see if they're dried. They look at the bottom side that's creamy. And then the final test is to tap it and see if it's uniform inside and not hollow. So the housewife can thump it and can test it, and she can look in the counter where there's some cut. There's some clues right there. You should be okay with the sticker, and the farmer has many more clues to select from the field. It's kind of interesting because our crew is the only crew that we know of in the country that selects melons for 9 months a year. The other crews, and their crew sizes change, they select melons for a month or 2 a year as they're produced in Texas or California. And our crew become very professional as they do this week after week for about 9 months a year.
So basically you're telling us if there's that sticker on there, it's pretty much it's a good quality melon. The customers, our customers can be reassured that what they take home is a good quality product.
We endeavor to make this the very best we possibly can. Not able to control Mother Nature, and got to be careful that it's handled right after it leaves the farm, which we have confidence you folks will. Locally produced has been a system that has been in place for thousands of years. When we got refrigeration and trucking and distribution, we were able, through railroads in the United States and truck systems, to get some products to us year-round that we couldn't grow where we were living. Grapes can come to you out of California, in Michigan, where you are. But whenever possible, people prefer the items grown right around where they're at. Roadside stands, in the mainland for 6 weeks are real popular. Here we have the luxury of producing these products pretty much year-round and being produced and distributed right here. And there are a lot of efficiencies in doing that. The packaging, the amount of oil consumed to haul it from one place to another is very important. And a lot of the public is beginning to learn that there is some savings for them and there's some efficiencies, and it's morally responsible to the environment to consume these local items that work in your diet for yourself.
Not to mention it's a lot more fresh, right? Because from the field here to our store would be, would you say 2 days, 3 days?
The distribution here is oftentimes on some of our commodities picked this morning, distribution this afternoon, store the next day.
So within the next day.
Yeah, some of the items can get to the stores on Oahu within a day, and the outside islands within 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
And there is a little inventory, but we would be harvesting most of the items every day of the week based on everyone's needs. So we can be flexible when it's grown here. We don't have to worry about a ship not making it or whatever. We can have that item. You can order it, and a couple days later it can be done.
I think that's great for our customers.
I think that's good for all of us.